Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you guys could be here. I'm Rooster, and right now we're playing Starfield, and this one is a Legacy Forged. Now, we've done a lot since we started just by going and becoming an initiative in the UC. We've got our citizenship. We've come such a far way since the beginning. Now, let's go wrap this all up and see what they're gonna hand over to us down the line. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Don't miss out on anything because there's lots coming. Let's go, kick it. All right, guys, a Legacy Forge. That's right. We're gonna go speak with the man himself. We're gonna let him know what we learned and all that fun jazz. We'll speak to Vae Victis. We just got dropped here. Now, be careful if you have a bounty on you or if you're carrying anything. For whatever reason, I have no idea how I have a bounty put onto me, but from when I was in Londinion, flew back here, I had a bounty on my head. So I don't know what clown face is the best way I could say it. Started messing around with me, but it was like $200, 200 credits bounty. I don't even know what that means. What did I like not park properly when I was in Londinion? Like, please. So I had to pay that and move on with my day. Some days, man, it's like, don't you have other people to pull over? I'm literally saving your life, all right? You would all be murdered, dead, no more. Take a deep breath. Let's jump into this.
I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
I think we found a lot more than what we were looking for. So you can playing cute and get that damn smirk off your face, boy, when you're talking to me.
As ludicrous as that.
Look, we know about the plant.
Well,
I know you're not a stupid person.
heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks.
Well, I got a feeling that you were involved, and you're gonna have to tell me. Just,
You want to hear the words then?
I want to hear you say it. I want the truth.
More attacks on Tau City. New Atlantis. My doing.
Damn it, I knew it.
Of coordination between my associate and I.
Fuck, I knew this wasn't just randomness.
The Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinion. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
Well, if it meant to get your daughter out of being pretty much a nobody, then maybe if you had it, we could really just stick it to the UC.
But no, the attacks were a correction. When I discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands.
Now, in the video before, I said that if he bombed that place, he did it for a reason. Knowing that we still have to get to chat with this guy,
Terramorph outbreak, concealing the plant's potential.
the options we get for what we are actually feeling and what we have to get to say to him, it's kind of stupid. But at the same time, it's like,
The colony war captain.
because I totally 100% agree with him by not telling everybody, especially what's gone on
The collective could
since.
start breeding Lazarus plants and overrun our world with waves of terramorphs.
Yep.
Just like what was happening on Londinion at that very moment. Sealing off the city to prevent mass death. It was the only option that made sense at the time. Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous
Okay.
But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution.
When you have decisions like this and you don't have all the information at that moment when you're doing it, I totally get it. Is it a right decision?
My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No.
This guy's out for revenge.
When all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero.
Yeah.
I become a trusted advisor.
I was more of the hero. She just happened to be tagging along with me.
And cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom
No
I slated to take the
fucking way.
What luck he was stopped.
Are you kidding?
Hurt anyone else. Is
Because I didn't have EMP to be able to shut down his ship, I don't think you can, though. I think the game won't let you, because if we were able to capture him, this whole scenario doesn't work.
Why would I want to be in the good graces of the people who control my very life? I don't know, Captain. Maybe I still dream of a life outside these walls someday.
Look,
A new face.
why do you just ask me to break you out? I'm pretty good at that.
Possibility.
I'm not even mad.
No. I'm not so sure.
All right. This is all about, like, you killed organized people, blah, blah. Like, we're a bunch of sad wussies. We're Ronin. We know what happens.
Can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work.
This guy's got...
Campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring.
He's a genius, man. He was able to do it from inside a cell.
Precisely encoded slates, visible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands, all without the UC realizing whom you're actually dealing with. Slow work.
It was effective. I'm not even mad. It was effective. He's obviously been doing this for years. So,
Can't remember the many lives you've taken.
no, I know who he was. I was being facetious.
Hysteria,
Like, I thought you would give me more information on the man who I was sent to eliminate. And it's just to hide your secret. So I'm a cleanup crew. That's all I am. Really got no real personality. I'm just like a paid mercenary to run around murdering everybody.
maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that
Would you...
machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago.
Oh, that poor old robot.
Flanks to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results.
I'm not surprised he got us to do everything.
For a fact, the cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard?
Look, I have nothing wrong with the Vanguard.
Hopes of perhaps
I actually don't mind working for them.
home in the well someday.
My sergeant seems really nice and upfront. So this honoring me, what kind of talks did you hear? I'm kind of curious.
I'm simply looking for you to acknowledge the truth. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame.
What is the end game?
Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to choose whether he lives or dies.
Role in the attacks of the cabin,
Fantastic.
leaving out my own involvement.
This is a deep thing. This will change how you look at everything. Us not telling his daughter about him being alive,
Orlays alone.
not telling the cabinet what we know, keeping that kind of stuff to ourselves.
Scratch to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together.
Look, the guy's already dead. So it doesn't really matter to me. The warlock, he's dead. He's out of the way. So it is what it is there. I can't go back.
Criminals and other threats to the United Colonies.
But we got to think about those heat leeches are everywhere.
You would help me, like you did with Orlais.
We could actually seriously, in the next few years, put a real stop to the Terramorphs.
If the cabinet learns I'm the one responsible for the attacks.
Yeah, if you will be rehung or re-killed or whatnot if they find out you did it. I get that.
Well, I do hope you'll keep the larger perspective in mind, Captain.
Look, General,
Great here. Let's not squander the opportunity.
I need a moment to breathe, take this in before. Man, this is one of those. I love this. This is a great dilemma. It actually says like a lot about who you are as a person, if you were going to say or not. Are you a person that thinks of the big picture or the small picture? What's going to get you more clout? I haven't said anything to his daughter already, so if I keep the secret going, thanks security, I got it. Then I just, whatever. It's just between me and him. I've already messed up by not telling the daughter, but that also came from the head up, the cabinet. So do they actually care on how it was done as long as it is done? That's the question. Well, we gotta go talk to these peeps. They're in this little office room. I'd be interested to see what they think, what they want to talk about.
We just got in.
Oh, that's great.
On our end, good news. The microbe and the Aciles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against Terramorphs.
Perfect.
Means either plan should work clearing those critters off our roads.
Look, I'm not going to do the micro.
Lazarus plant is capable.
Not this
I
time.
don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Any leads on who committed the attacks?
Here it is. It was Vae Victis. Actually, you know what? I'm lying.
Orlais?
Yeah.
Orlais? He did this? I didn't think
Yeah. It was Reginald the third.
it was him.
Dude, I shot his ship out of the sky. All right? You need to camera down. You don't believe me? I've known you for a hot minute.
Oh, yeah. Both worked for UC Defense Research way back when. Different departments, but everyone knew Orlais. Had a mean eye for weapons tech.
Yeah.
And a mean gunner.
I kind of wish I kept him alive. See if we could have got better weapons. That's something I'm going to have to work on maybe next time through.
That is a shot. You're sure about this? Didn't say that. Just surprised to find out my former colleague is now dropping alien predators into unsuspecting cities.
Is that what you guys are all about?
Make sure we got the right man.
Yeah?
You're certain.
I'm going to punch this guy right in the mouth.
Responsible. Let us hope the cabinet deals with it swiftly and harshly.
She's like a
That's some
shadow.
impressive work. So then give us the rundown. Where's Orlais now? Were you able to bring him in?
So, let's lie again. Let's just stack them up. That's all I can do. Just keep stacking them all up.
Oh, Captain, I'm sorry. I won't pry any further.
Yeah.
Well, at least you won't be able to hurt anybody else now. Might be the best we could ask for, given the circumstances. So I guess there's nothing else to do but get this all in front of the cabinet. Unless there were other things we needed to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet...
All right. Maybe we should hear him out. Maybe? Should we hear him out one more time? Or should we just head out? Let's find out.
Aciles aren't hostile to humans.
Okay.
They are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly.
Yeah.
They've already been
Bulls
to the
aren't
side once before,
a problem, but if you piss one off, it'll hurt you.
So the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the Terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Aciles, we're at least dealing with known risks.
Oh, man. Okay, talk to me, Goose.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Aseles seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when you catch 'em. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti.
I love spaghetti. All right. Which one are you guys leaning towards? I guess we should ask what you guys are.
Clean up a whole lot quicker.
Okay.
If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can
Actually, I'm not concerned about the plant because I know who has the information for the plant. And he's in the basement. And if I get him killed, I don't have to worry about that. If I keep him alive, he isn't going to put anything out.
I do know the science. I also know math. And the 1
See,
in a million chance of a mutation,
she's a scientist, full blown,
so I guess
got cloning brain damage just like her daddy. So
probably best at this point to let the cabinet ladies see if they have
if she feels that even 0.1, it could mess us up. And I do not want, I guess we're going to just, these questions, these are hard ones. Okay, guys, these are hard questions. Now, you lead me down. Let me know down in the comments. Which way did you go? The Aseles or the Micros? Madam President?
Hadrian's report and the second one I just received. It seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
Yes, it is correct, Madam President.
My God.
An attack using terramorphs?
Yeah, way better than you guys could ever have done it. We should have a new civil war. Oh,
So then is what the second report.
interesting.
Did Reginald Orlace commit these attacks, Captain?
Are you... this is hard. But I'm rolling it. I have already said it was him. I gotta lie again.
appears to be the case, ma'am. The captain tracked that information down just after our trip to Londinion.
Reginald Orlace? Wasn't there a report he'd been killed recently?
Body was found floating around Etheria.
Oops, my bad.
Report mentioned you were sent to try and bring him in, Captain. Guess that didn't go according to plan.
Ah, yes. I was told about your mission and who ordered it.
Yeah, I know.
Did you two suspect at the time Orlace might have been involved in the attacks?
I didn't, Madam President. But I'm sure my co-conspirator sure did.
Well, it appears you were ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
This report contains definitive evidence Orlace triggered the attacks via this Lazarus plant the captain and Major Sanon uncovered.
Simply heroin.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I can't remember what he's a diplomat of.
It seems both of you are to be commended for ensuring he was dealt with before he could strike again. You have our thanks.
Well, technically, he did do it. He just had some information from the guy in the basement.
We can attend to
Okay.
other matters at
So he did not do it. He's just as guilty.
the Lazarus plant.
Oh, yes.
The heat leeches.
Talk to me.
You have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinion.
What are you going to secure it for?
Materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
Well, that doesn't seem like the smartest move.
Madam President.
Are you seriously? We're just going to play that game? Let's wipe it out. Wipe the plan out, and then I don't even have to worry about it.
We're already discussing the elimination of one species, Captain. Explain to me why you wish to eliminate another.
Because I'm not going to be around cleaning up your mess all the time. You done gone messed up twice. Why got to do it again? All right? I'm shocked you want to destroy.
I'm not sure I like what you're suggesting.
I'm suggesting whatever I want.
The plan is to protect lives. Though, I won't discount that perhaps your proposal could get us closer to that goal. So, explain to me your thinking in destroying the plan.
It's hard to get new attacks if the plant is erased.
To be truly sure this cannot happen again, this is the only sensible course of action.
eliminate all possibility.
And with Orle's having been dealt with, this problem can end.
Think about it. No plant, no Orleans. The guy's in the basement. He's locked up. He ain't gonna get anywhere unless I get the info.
Very well. We'll clean up the plan.
Now, I'm not against getting some information off the plant.
So then,
Get all the data we need out of it as we're eradicating it, so we know.
has agreed to implement a plan that included the Terramorph, and now also heat leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests.
Perfect.
We all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one.
Sweet.
So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam,
What do you guys think?
the microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are a safer approach.
Someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps?
Oh.
Microbes solve science, Madam President. It isn't
It sounds science, hey?
using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path. to
Pretty sure we had this issue when you guys started your Terramorph nonsense.
Best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major,
We've been having similar debates ourselves.
Yeah, we have.
Captain has yet to weigh in.
I see. Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
Well, what are we thinking?
I'm in full agreement.
I'm
Delving into unpredictable sciences.
not saying the science is unpredicted or whatnot, but
Bolder, better, and brighter.
what are you watching Captain Marvel lately?
For later.
Order.
Don't write that down at all. That was a horrible movie
Sanon,
and a horrible
Dr.
sequel.
Walker, you find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled.
Thank you, Hadrian.
We'll begin the process immediately. Today marks day one for the United Colonies Terramorph Management Division, making you three the founding members of the TMD.
Part of the TMD now, boys and girls. Skiddly doo.
The cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
What is a class 1 citizen? That just sounds so harsh.
Remains to say,
That's just absolutely hilarious. You get to be a class 1 citizen?
Thank you,
I'm not surprised.
Status reserved only
What
for
is it?
those who've dedicated their lives to the United Colonies.
So, like you, Madam President?
For its cause. Class 1s enjoy an ample credit disbursement.
Oh, I do like credits.
Reduction on the cost of colonial
I do like paying less at the
and I'm told
shop.
penthouses
We're gonna get a penthouse so we don't have to live down in the gutters.
Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanon, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
we'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain,
Wow.
the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD.
Okay.
As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties.
Duties. I get to do them all.
Tuala, if I recall correctly.
Commander Tuala, man, he's my boy. He's awesome. It's good shit.
Plus, help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1.
All right.
On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Sweet. All right, guys, we just forged a legacy. We finished that up. We're getting achievements for it. I hope you guys are all getting your achievements. There's a lot to say. This first run through, we're going to go speak to Commander Tolly right away. We're going to find out what kind of stuff we're getting. I want to do that with you guys right now. Let's just go skip right to it. All right, guys, I'm just going to pull it up on this thing so you can see that it is an activity, like a little quest. Go talk to our commander. He's just downstairs, so it's just an elevator right away. Let's not miss out on it. Let's go find out what we're getting, how much coinage, what our house is going to look like.
Well, gotta say, this is first.
Yeah, class 1 citizen.
No need to thank me. You brought this all on yourself.
Well, you saw something in me that maybe somebody else might not have.
All UC goods and services should know about thanks for protecting the colony's discount.
Sweet.
Credit should be in your accounts now.
How many credits do you think we're gonna get?
Pay a visit to the Affilion Realty office.
So we'll go to the realtor after 12,000 credits.
Across the plaza by the
Hoo yeah!
the Affilion Center.
We'll go over there. We'll chat up with the realtor and go look at our place. We'll do that on a separate video. Just giving you guys the heads up on that.
Oh, that's weird. It's time to get you a new assignment.
So he sets up our new assignments because we have Vanguard are with him.
See space.
He has our Vanguard missions. Plus, he's going to have our TMD.
Dr. Walker, wanted your help collecting biological samples. Keep an eye out for any new alien threats on the horizon.
Boo.
Any of those missions called to you?
Look, I don't want to do anything with the doctor or anybody from Mars right off the bat.
Suppose that's true.
Just take some time. Let's go shoot some stuff. We got things to do.
That's you.
Okay, I'm just going to take all the stuff I can. We've now unlocked 2 different sections of quests. Not quest lines, but quest sections in which we can collect are coming out of this bad boy. So to this point, that's awesome. Well, guys, that's it. We're done. We just wrapped up our UC quest line from start to finish. We finally got through. We didn't just get our class, our citizenship, which they said when we first started off was going to take us 10 years. Then they busted it down to where you're now a citizen to becoming a class 1 citizen. And they gave us a penthouse because I've been saving all my credits to buy a place from the realtor. And you're going to need like 250,000 credits. It's not a hard thing to do. Sure of it. But now we don't have to worry because they're giving us one because we're so awesome. And we do not have to live down in the well because it's stinky down there. All right. It's very dim lit and it's very sad because it's underground. All right. If you can't afford it, then that's fine. It's like $10,000, if that. All that put aside, we're now setting up where we can do a bunch more Vanguard missions all over the universe. And now we're part of this new grouping of quest lines and shenanigans that are going to be coming our way with the TMD. No, TMD. Yes, TMD. So stick with me, guys. Let me know down in the comments how you dealt with it. Are you excited about becoming a class 1 citizen and getting your new penthouse for free? What did you do? Did you use the bio or did you go with the a series? Let me know in the comments. Glad to hear from you guys. So until next time, guys, stay safe, keep on gaming, and unlock your rage.